Hi everyone, welcome back to Echo Mama. Today I'm going to show you how to make second ferment of kombucha. A few days ago I did post a video about making the first ferment on our Jun Kombucha. So this is it. I didn't stir it, I didn't do anything with it, just to show you. And as predicted, my old kombucha was swimming the whole time in the middle, and a new SCOBY, my old SCOBY was swimming in the middle, and my new SCOBY formed on top. I don't know if you can see it. It's a small layer, but it's gonna be perfectly fine to share with somebody else, or I can share the old one and keep the new one. So we're just gonna take that out first. Remember, we have to clean all the utensils and everything that you're going to use with white vinegar, so don't forget about that. I already did that before I started recording. I cleaned all the bottles as well. They're ready here, prepared for the second ferment. So now we're going to take out our SCOBY. Oh, it's beautiful. Gorgeous. See this? I forgot to mention in the first video, it could also be called a mother. Okay, so we're gonna put it right over here into our SCOBY hotel. That's where I keep all my SCOBYs that I didn't get to share with anyone yet. And we're gonna take out the big old one that we used before. All right. Oh, there's not much space in my hotel anymore. We're gonna have to find a new spot for it, but for now I'm just gonna keep it like that. I do have to save some of the kombucha that is here because I do want to cover the SCOBYs that are waiting to be used. I have to cover it with kombucha so it doesn't dry up. So now I'm just going to stir everything, because we have to remember that there's some yeast swimming on the bottom. All that brown stuff, it's yeast. You can gather it if you want, but it's actually going to make your second ferment bubbly, so I like to stir it up now, and so it's going to be in my second ferment bottles. So I have the bottles ready here, and now I'm just going to pour the tea into my bottles. I prepared 4. I'm not sure if all 4 are going to be needed. I did clean them up inside with the vinegar, so just make sure you do that. All right, so here is my kombucha in the bottles. I left a little bit of space in them because I do want to add flavor. You don't have to. You can just close it up and wait for the second ferment to complete. However, I'm going to add flavor. I like mine flavored. Today I'm going to make 3 different ones. One is going to be with lemon juice. The other one is going to be with ginger, fresh ginger. And one more I'm going to make with red currants. I buy my red currants frozen, and I just add the frozen currants to the kombucha for the second ferment. You can also use, I like to do tea. If you have a fruit, like a mixed fruit tea with dried fruits, you can also that. It's really good for the summer. I like to add fresh mint leaves with some lemon, and that's a very refreshing kombucha. So that's what we're gonna do today. So first we're gonna make one with lemon juice. So I'm just gonna pour lemon juice right in there. And if you like it sour, you can add more. I add about half a lemon, the juice of half a lemon into my bottle. All right, and it should be nice and good. The second bottle I'm going to make with ginger, as I mentioned before. So now I'm just gonna cut up fresh ginger to it. You can mix up the flavors, so it's really up to you. You have to play around and see what works for you, what you like the best. All right, so here we're gonna have ginger. And the third one is gonna be with frozen currants. And it's really, I don't have measurements. I just kind of add whatever's gonna fit in the bottle. So I'll say it's about 1/8 of a cup maybe. Really, you don't have to add a lot to get the flavor. It will, after I close up the bottles, it's gonna be about 3 days for the second ferment to complete. So today is Wednesday. On Saturday, our kombucha should be good. When you close it up, after you prepare your second ferment, you close up the bottle and make sure you have those kind of bottles. Otherwise, if you put a lid on it, if you put tight, it can break, it can burst. So you want to be careful with these. These are perfect for second ferment. Nothing is gonna go crazy and jump out of the bottle while waiting, while fermenting for the second time. So I definitely recommend those bottles. I have a friend who used a jar that she put a lid on, and the jar actually broke because there was so much pressure in there. So you want to be really careful with that for the second ferment. All right, so it's all ready. We have the red currants here, we have ginger in the other one, and we have just lemon juice in the third one. And now I'm gonna leave it in the corner of my kitchen. So I am not going to touch it, I'm not going to stir it, I'm not going to do anything with it. Just let it sit in the corner of my kitchen for about 3 days. And then it's ready. You're gonna have great kombucha, very similar to what you buy in the store. It will be bubbly, it will be tasty, hopefully, depending on what you like and what flavors you add to it. So yeah, I think if you have any questions, you can post them under this video. I will try to answer them. All the ingredients are gonna be listed on the info, just like always. So yeah, if you have any questions, you know where to find me.